Hi, my name is Chris, and today we're going to talk about adding upcharges to your measure sheet items. First, you're going to go into your price guide and find the items that you'd like to apply an upcharge to. For this example, we're going to use our windows. We're going to expand our line here, which will bring up all of our price guide options. To add in our upcharge, you're going to click the plus on that blue line. Click New on Upcharge, and it'll add in an upcharge underneath of all of these options. We're going to go in here and we're going to make a name for this. This is going to be tempered glass. As you can see, they're all linked together. So anytime we make a change on one line, it'll do it on all of them for this one blue measure sheet line. We can make a note for this upcharge. We can also do how it's measured. For this one, we're going to do each because they can only get the one or nothing. And then we're going to put the price of our upcharge here. This first box is our linked total. If we enter a price in here, it'll go across to all applicable upcharges. If you want to have unique pricing for each of these windows, you can use the second box here, which will read first on the Leap application. So our first one will keep that shared price as 10, but for Milgard Tuscany, we're going to do this as 15. We can do this one as 20 and 25. You can also do percentage values, and to do that, we're going to take out our dollar values here. And we're going to check this percent box. Now we can enter it in to be a percentage of this value of the price line. For this example, we're going to use 5%, so we'll put in 0.05. And it will give you an estimated calculation down here for each of those lines. For this, we can also still have those unique pricing. So we can do this one as 6%, this is 7, this is 8%. And each one would still have their own individual values. You can also add in additional details for these lines. You can click this keyboard here, click Add. We can have a title, a note. You can have text or photos. You can have the keyboard picker, numbers, size, currency, or date picker. You can have in your default value, and you'll have a placeholder, which will bring this to the contract. You can also have a not added replacement, so if this upcharge is not chosen on the window, it'll pull through specific language. So you could do something like not included. You can make this required, so they have to give you this information in order to add this into your estimate. And you can make this copyable between items on the iPad. You can also view these in a list format using the settings button. So this way you would see everything here instead of in this row format. You can also have them as toggle switches, so they can only get one of this upcharge per window. We can check this box on, and they would only be able to use the toggle switch. You can also upload thumbnails for these upcharges, and you'll be able to see those on the iPad itself. Once we've made all of our changes, we can save. Or if we don't want these changes, we can undo. If you have more than one upcharge, you can drag and drop them to appear in whatever order you need. And if there is a specific upcharge on one of these different options that is not available, you can uncheck it, click this box here, and this way it would not be available for your Milgard Trinsic, but it is available for everything else. This last checkbox here is if you want to copy this to another item. So if we would like to copy this onto a different one, we can check this box, go to our blue measure sheet line that we're trying to bring this to, and you can paste it as new, which would break it free from sharing these linked prices, or paste it as a copy, and that would have these exact charges. And they would make it so that if we changed it on this one, it would also change it on this up to 72 UI. Now we're going to see how to get to your upcharges on the iPad. To see what this looks like on our iPad, we're going to go under Windows. We're going to add in our window. put in our quantity. And to get to our upcharges, we're going to tap this green arrow on the right side. That'll bring us to any upcharge that's listed for this item. To turn this on, since we have it as a toggle switch, we can just flip this switch and click Done. Then we're going to click Done to add that into our estimate. And to see the one where we turned it off for, we're going to switch to that window here, the intrinsic. As you can see, it gives a warning. It says that that upcharge is not available and it will not be added into the price.